Respected all my senior nursing officers and all OT staff present here. Very pleasant good morning. Today I got an opportunity to speak on the topic of sterilization, which is of paramount importance to the OT staff and paramedic. This is the first lecture with the aim to acquaint to the new staff who join the OT and serve as a recapitulation for the senior staff. Now we will discuss the topic of sterilization. As we all know that sterilization by definition is the destruction or removal of all microorganisms such as fungi, bacteria, virus or from surface of equipment, foods, medication or biological culture medium. Sterilization covers two aspects. Maintenance of sterilization in OT complex sterilization technique for surgical instrument, material and medical equipment for diagnostic precision. Now second aspect is the sterilization technique. A good sterilization technique depends upon the cleaning, sterilization and maintenance of surgical instruments such as rinsing and cleaning of instrument after and before surgery. First, we should adopt OT discipline. We should begin the day of OT with following instruction. First, keep the floor dry when in use. Use only vacuum cleaner, not becoming for avoiding infected material all around on the equipment. Remove the dust with wet cloth during procedure. We should not use any chemical disinfectant. To remove blood stains, body fluid, we should use bleaching solution or chlorine solution 10%. All discarded waste in plastic bag. We should not discard soiled linen and gowns on the OT floor. At the end of the day, clean all the table tops, sink, door handles with detergent followed by low level disinfectant, and also floor with detergents which should be mixed with warm water. We should mop with phenol in the concentration of 1 in 10%. Keep the OT dry for the next day. Fumigation should be done if infected case operated. For this, formalin is used for each 1000 cubic feet of space. Place 500 ml 40% solution. At the end of the day, clean all the table tops, sink, door handles with the detergent followed by low-level disinfectant, and also floor with the detergents which should be mixed with warm water. We should mop with phenol in the concentration of 1 in 10. Keep the OT dry for the next day. Fumigation should be done if infected case operated. For this, formalin is used. For each 1000 cubic feet of space, place 500 ml 40% solution and 1000 ml of water in an electric boiler. Switch on the boiler, leave the room and seal the door. We should seal the room for 24 hours. This open the door and neutralize any residual formalin with ammonia by exposing 250 ml of SC880 ammonia. 1 liter of formalin is used. Several new safe chemicals are emerging, but compulsion of economy limits the use and several hours of closure of OT can be reduced with fumigation. The entry of unnecessary personnel should be restricted into OT. Only concerned should be enter to avoid infection into OT. Frequent monitoring and training of medical and paramedical staff is a must. Carry high priority than mere mechanical and chemical method. So we can say that the control of infection lies the trained staff. It should be a goal of any good institution. Thanks. Methods of sterilization. Two various methods of sterilization are physical method, sunlight, thermal method, radiation method, filtration method, chemical method, gaseous method, mechanical method, scrubbing, filtration, sedimentation. Sunlight is a physical method. It is useful in sterilization of clothes, blankets, pillow, mattress, bedpan, urinals after cleaning. Heat method. It is the most reliable and commonly employed method of sterilization. Two types of heat are used: dry heat, moist heat. Dry heat sterilization kills the organism by denaturation of bacterial protein. It is only used for thermostable moisture sensitive. These products like dry powder drugs, suspension of drug in no aqueous solvent, oil, fat, waxes, soft, hard, paraffin, silicone, oily injection of ophthalmic ointments, etc. Dry heat sterilization are red heat, flaming, hot and hot air on. Red heat inoculating wires or loops, tips of forceps and needles are held in the flame of a burner Bunsen till they become red hot, flaming. Glass slides, scalpels, mouths of culture tubes are passed through Bunsen flame without allowing them to become red hot. Incineration by this method, infective material is reduced to ash by burning. Incinerator instrument may be used for this purpose. Soiled dressing, needles, bedding, and pathology material are dealt with this method. Hot air on. It is the most widely used method of sterilization by dry heat. It consists of the following: an insulated chamber surrounded by an outer case containing electric heaters, a fan to ensure adequate and distribution of hot air in the chamber, salves, thermocouples that maintain the chamber air at a chosen temperature, temperature sensor and door locking controls. It is used for sterilization of glassware like glass syringes, test tubes, flasks, surgical instrument like scalpel, scissor, and forceps, etc. When we operate, this article should be wrapped in container of aluminium. Oven should be preheated for materials with poor heat conductivity. Temperature and time 160 degree centigrade for 1 hour holding time. The temperature is allowed to fall to 40 degree prior to removal of sterilized material. Thermocouples to record temperature. Precautions: it should not be overloaded. The material should be arranged in a manner with the free circulation of air. Material to be sterilized should be perfectly dry. Test tube, flask, etc. should be fitted with cotton plugs. Petri dishes and pipettes should be wrapped in paper. Rubber material or inflammable should not be kept inside the oven. The oven must be allowed to cool for 2 hours before opening the doors because glasswares may crack by sudden cooling. Sterilization control. The spores of non-toxigenic strain of Clostridium tetani are kept inside the oven. These spores should be destroyed if the sterilization is proper and complete. Brownish tube with green spot is available. After proper sterilization, a green color is produced after 1 hour at 160 degree centigrade. Moist heat sterilization is the most efficient biocidal agent. It is used for surgical dressing sheets, surgical and diagnostic equipments, ophthalmic preparations, aqueous injection, closes, and irrigation fluid, etc. Moist heat may be used in 3 forms to achieve microbial inactivation, complete destruction: dry saturated steam, boiling water, hot water before boiling point. Moist heat sterilization may be used at different temperatures as at a temperature below 100 degree centigrade. Pasteurization of milk at a temperature of 100 degree centigrade, boiling for 10 to 30 minutes may kill most of the vegetative forms, but many spores withstand boiling for a considerable time. When better method is not used for glass syringes and rubber stopper, it is not recommended for the sterilization of instruments for surgical procedure. Hot water under pressure at a temperature above 100 degrees centigrade, water boils when the vapor pressure equals that of the atmosphere and is raised. Then the boiling temperature also raised. It is applied in autoclave and pressure cooker. At normal pressure, water boil at 100 degrees centigrade. Autoclave is a dry saturated steam. Autoclave used pasteurized steam to destroy microorganisms. Before using the autoclave, check the drain screen of the bottom of the chamber and clean if blocked. If the sieve is blocked with debris, a layer of air may form at the bottom of autoclave, preventing efficient operation. It should be tested with biological indicators like culture of Bacillus stauros thermophilus. To ensure proper function, this method of sterilization works well for many metal and glass items, but not for rubber plastic that would be damaged by high temperature. Autoclave consists a rectangle chamber, cylindrical, with a capacity ranging from 400 to 800 liter water heating system. Steam inlet and outlet valves, single and double doors with locking mechanism. Thermometer, temperature gauge, pressure gauge, heating is generally by electricity. The steam circulates within the jacket and is supplied after under high pressure to the inner chamber where the material kept for sterilization. Temperature 121 degree centigrade means 250 degree Fahrenheit. Chamber pressure 20 lb per square inches. Holding heat time 30 minutes. Time for dry vacuum 5 minutes. Sterilization can do at 126 degree centigrade for 10 minutes. When it is a temperature 133 degree centigrade, 30 labs is secure inches for 30 minute waiting time. This is high speed pressure method we use. Precautions: material should be arranged in such manner as to ensure free circulation of steam inside the chamber. Ensure that there should be sufficient water in the autoclave to process the steam. The air must be allowed to escape from the chamber. As temperature of air steam mixture is lower than that of pure steam, spores of Bacillus stereothermophilus are used as a test organism. These are killed in 20 minutes at 120 degrees centigrade. Signal lock is also used for checking chemical indicators. Turns green when exposed to temperature 121 degrees centigrade for 15 minutes. I am thankful to all OT staff because of whom this lecture started with a series to follow on other relevant talks. Thanks.